In the heart of Bombay, 1969, two parallel beginnings quietly unfolded. The birth of a boy named Shyam and the founding of a small engineering company by his father, Mr. R.K. Jethwani. That enterprise, started with a vision far removed from the family's sari trading roots in Kalbadevi, would grow to become R.K. Control Instruments Pvt. Limited, a name today recognized in India and abroad for excellence in industrial valve engineering. Shyam grew up immersed in this world. While most children played, he watched his father juggle long hours on the factory floor and even longer nights reviewing documentation. There was never any confusion in his mind. Engineering was his path. The car rides from their home to his college in Chembur, shared with his father and the company's technical partner, Mr. N.M. Vadwani, became mobile classrooms. Conversations were never casual. They were about fluid dynamics, valve trims, and precision machining. Without realizing it, Shyam was being primed for a life inside the business.
My college was in Chembur, and my father and his partner was Mr. Vadwani were traveling to the factory to Thane from home. So they used to always drop me to Chembur and then go further to Thane. So in the car also we used to interact, and Mr. Vadwani used to tell us something about the technical things about control valves, and so that got me interested also.
But to understand the journey of R.K. Controls, one must go back to R.K. Jethwani's personal story. Born into a family of textile traders, he chose not to follow the conventional path. Instead, he pursued mechanical engineering from Sangli, determined to build something of his own. His first venture was modest, manufacturing aluminium ashtrays used in Air India flights. But in 1969, a friend returned from Germany with an idea to indigenously manufacture control valves, a product then largely imported. Spotting a long-term opportunity in industrial infrastructure, the two set up a small unit in Thane's Wagle estate. R.K. Engineering Corporation was born, built on Indian design, Indian skill and Indian resilience. The early years were difficult. Control valves were a new product in India, and the market had to be educated. For years, the founders personally visited plants, explained applications, and slowly built credibility. When the original partner left for the US in 1977, R.K. Jethwani stood alone again. But destiny brought in Mr. N.M. Vadwani, a brilliant mind from Tata Chemicals, who joined as a partner and technical director. With him, R.K. Controls entered a new era. Together, they expanded the product portfolio: pressure-reducing valves, power cylinders, airlock relays, volume boosters, positioners, each designed in-house, each solving a unique industrial problem. A major turning point came in 1982 with a technical collaboration with Kent Introl of the UK. The 10-year partnership didn't just bring technology, it brought trust. Government enterprises and major private players, initially cautious, now had a reason to engage. R.K. Controls began supplying to large power plants, refineries, and process industries, finding their place alongside global competitors.
Mr. N.M. Vadwani joined in 1980. Then in 1982, they interacted with a company called Kent Introl of UK, where they initiated a technical collaboration with them. So they had a collaboration of almost 10 years.
Shyam completed his BE in instrumentation engineering and briefly pursued a career in software. But with his father's health needing attention and his own heart drawn to the legacy, he joined the company. His initial years were spent in sales, a role he took to with confidence. He secured major orders, conducted technical negotiations, and established relationships that last to this day. Eventually, he moved into production, where his software skills found new purpose, building early in-house systems, helping transition from manual to digital processes, and even developing R.K.'s first actuator sizing applications.
One of our managers also left that time from the production side. So then I shifted to production and got involved in the production side of the business. So purchase and finance were taken care of my father completely. Design was taken care of Mr. Wadhwani, the technical directors, and I used to take care of overall order management. Also, I started making a little bit of in-house software since I had a software development background. So I used to make software for selection of actuators, for stores, inward receipts and issue, to make purchase orders. So separate modules we created.
In 1994, the company was formally incorporated as R.K. Control Instruments Pvt. Limited, the name reflecting both the founders' initials and the company's core focus. Over the decades, the business grew steadily, earning a reputation not just for reliable products, but for a culture grounded in values. R.K. Controls today stands as one of India's most respected control valve manufacturers, with a rich portfolio that includes globe control valves, butterfly valves, ball valves, diaphragm valves, de-superheaters, pressure-reducing valves, actuators, and a range of accessories. Their solutions are deployed in critical applications across sectors: chemical, steel, sugar, power, pharma, oil and gas, and even nuclear. What sets them apart isn't just engineering, it's the ecosystem. The company operates from a modern manufacturing setup, over 20,000 square feet across Wagle Estate and Rabale, equipped with CNC machines, precision welding stations, in-house hard-facing, and modern testing equipments. Certified under ISO 9001:2015 by Lloyds, R.K. Controls uses cutting-edge tools like SolidWorks for design and its proprietary OptiSize software for actuator and valve selection. Its team of over 110 people includes design engineers, application specialists, sales and service teams, and several blue-collar veterans who have spent over 3 decades with the company. And the impact goes beyond employment. Several former employees trained in-house have gone on to start their own ventures, some now successful vendors to R.K. Controls themselves. From a water-serving peon who became a skilled technician and then an entrepreneur who now runs a larger business in the same field, the company has quietly seeded a generation of engineers and business owners. This isn't accidental. It reflects a philosophy that R.K. Jethwani lived by. Work is worship. Be true to yourself. Respect everyone. This deep-rooted philosophy now drives the company's next chapter. After decades of consistent performance, R.K. Controls has recently entered a phase of renewed acceleration. Having broken through previous plateaus, the company is on a path of transformation, driven by professionalization, export growth, and product innovation. The roadmap ahead is bold. It includes exploring Southeast Asia and Africa, expanding their nuclear-grade offerings, and building a second line of leadership to ensure institutional continuity. With the third generation currently pursuing their own paths outside the business, the focus is now on building a professional, self-sustaining enterprise. A strong leadership team is being put in place, systems are being refined, and strategic collaborations are on the table, all aimed at elevating R.K. Controls from a respected domestic player to a globally recognized engineering brand. From aluminum ashtrays in airplanes to critical control valves in nuclear reactors, R.K. Controls' journey is not merely about products. It's about purpose, perseverance, and the quiet dignity of building something lasting. A company born of independence, shaped by values, and designed for the long run.